I'd like to welcome everybody to the first annual TA for Life Pro-Am Invitational.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Many of you were involved with us from the very start, and we can't thank you enough from the bottom of our hearts. Each and every one of you has played a part in Tucker's recovery, and it's the start of us to start giving back.
When we were at Shepherd Center and at Sacred Heart, we had this book with us, and it helped the nurses get to know Tucker and what an incredible person he is, and get to know who he was so they could help him heal and get back to himself. I want you to see how full of life, how Tucker did everything, and how he is going to do it all again.
Everything has a beginning.
Day 2. Tucker is still hanging tough. We are still trying to get him to respond to commands. The doctors say we are looking for little steps in the right direction. It's still early, but he's fighting.
A time or place where an idea is born.
Day 8. Great visit with the team of doctors that have been working with Tucker. They were all optimistic that he will return to close to what he was before. They want us to start teaching Tucker how to be Tucker again.
And while renowned golf instructor Todd Anderson teaches some of the best players on tour, September 7th, 2012 proved the toughest challenge of his life.
It's the call you never want to get. As a parent, your son's been in an accident. The neurosurgeon got on and said, we're going in to do surgery now. We'll know more in an hour, but he's alive, and that's all I can tell you.
They didn't think that he'd make it. Our focus in the beginning was hour to hour, and after that, one day at a time. What do we need to do today to get our family and Tucker through this day?
To have a kid 2 weeks out of the house and in college, get in a car accident like that, it just makes every parent go, oh my God, that can really happen to my child, or how crazy everything can just really change, how much her whole life can just flip upside down literally in one night.
Everything has a beginning.
Day 24. Today has been a wonderful day. I just want to soak it all in. This morning, Tucker spoke his first words. He blurted out good morning to his therapist. As I stare at this beautiful child, as he rests, I'm filled with gratitude and awe that God is healing our Tucker.
As Tucker's body healed in an Atlanta, Georgia rehab hospital, Grant Snedeker was on the precipice of the biggest day of his golfing career. Before the final round of the 2012 Tour Championship, Snedeker, tied for the 54-hole lead, paid Tucker a visit.
I remember getting to his room and just seeing the other patients there. Poof, this is reality. This is a very, very serious accident he was in, and this is going to be a long road.
He sat down in the chair next to Tucker's bed, holding his hand, talking to him. You're going to be all right, buddy. You're fighting through this. Stay strong.
I'm sure it was very shocking for Brant to come in and see this strong man that had been just taken right down.
And then I was leaving and just said, Tuck, got to go out there and play some golf this afternoon. We need some help. I think I got a chance to get Rory McIlroy this afternoon.
I said, all right, Tucker, wink if you think he's going to beat Rory McIlroy. And Tucker gave him the big, long, extended wink, and Brant got a big smile on his face.
Later in the day, Snedeker would go on to win both the Tour Championship and the FedEx Cup. But even in triumph, Tucker was still clearly on his mind.
Tucker Anderson's in the hospital right now, thinking really hard about him, but just gave me calm all day to know that this is not the most important thing in my world.
To see his emotion, and to have that visit and to hear him talk about Tucker and the love, it was very emotional. It was a fantastic moment for us. Day 82, Tucker and I are heading home. Yes, it's true. I know he has a long road ahead of him, and I know the unknown looms over us, but this is an incredible moment, and I want to revel in it for a while.
Everything has a beginning. The beginning now serves many meanings. For Tucker, it means rehabbing his battered body and mind at home. And for Todd and Stacy, it means helping others. And thus, the TA for Life Foundation was formed.
The main thing we want to do is we want to change lives, like Tucker's life was changed through the help of a lot of people. We just want to have a foundation that really cares about people and ultimately have Tucker go, and if there's somebody who had a car accident, teenage person that's lying there in a coma and the parents are going, is this ever going to be okay? Show somebody who got through it and somebody who's able to say, hey, I was that person, and now look at me.
Accidents happen and tragedy happens and illness happens. And if we can focus on something brighter, take a step forward every day, that this foundation would help give us hope and everyone else. Day 239. So many precious people have helped us through this process. Tucker and all of us are thrilled to begin to put some of the focus on others who are hurting. I think it will help us all heal.
I just want to say thank you to everyone here for coming out here. It's really moving seeing all y'all out there. And I thank y'all so much.
With tragedies, always something good can come out of it if you have faith. It's great that this foundation will carry Tucker's story forward.
Oh, I love you so much.
He's touched a lot of lives. It's a miracle. It's a story that anybody who's kind of followed it realizes that, we've been very blessed.
To know that you're working towards a goal and it's not just for yourself, it gives you such freedom, and I think it just empowered Tucker, and I know it did me.
When Tucker can sit down and think about all the stuff that had transpired and be able to tell his story to somebody else when he gets through this, of everybody that came together for him, of all the people that cared about him and really wanted to see him do well, it's gonna be a really, really cool thing.